Hi everyone, just a quick hi so I can come to know you guys have joined me. I'll wait for you guys to say a quick hi to me. When you say a quick hi, it'll let me know that how many of you who have joined me. I can see how many of you have joined me. It's how many of you are here who are saying hi to me. I got one hi. That's it. No one. One like, one present edit might change. My charge is here. Say a quick hi to me if you have recently joined, and if you have not, then also say hi. If you have recently joined me, I'm sorry, I'm always come with low charge. Why do you do that? I got one hi. So, how's everyone doing today? Let's wait for some more friends of yours to come. Know me, my life is with the oh my god, is it? I got so many highs now. You guys don't know me, I'm Ashima from ALT. And if you know what ALT is, you can still keep guess what ALT means. ALT means ambitious learning tuition. And if you have not subscribed to our channel, I would definitely say you guys to come and do it, because it'll be a good idea to do that, because we'll be posting a lot of educational videos in our channel now, and we'll be helping you guys to prepare for 11 plus. So it's a good idea to go and like. If you're on Facebook also, you can still like and follow our ambitious learning tuition page if you are on Facebook. But if you are on YouTube, you should like and subscribe if you have not. So today what we are going to do, any ideas? I just want to make this lesson a little interesting. You just want the money from the subscribers. I don't. I have never asked you guys to give anything. I'm doing everything for free. You should be happy I'm doing that. Yeah, we are doing not creative fighting, but creative writing. So if you guys have past level, if you are past stage one, this lesson would be really good for you guys, because I'll be telling you some tips how to do. So if you are new today, what are we going to do? We are going to do is, if you have past stage one, this live today is for the channel who are. Can I start now? Because you all are just going and writing things. Because I have told you guys that I won't be charging anything. It's free. I have it's free for another 1 or 2 months. So you won't be able to do anything. If I'll be charging also, it will be a really less amount, and you will be getting all the facilities. So you don't have to worry about that. And what I was telling you, this lesson is basically for the channel who are preparing for stage two entrances. If you have passed stage one and you're preparing for stage two, then this lesson would probably will be for you guys. And if you are not even done that, you would be preparing for you. This lesson is also good for you guys. So it's a good idea to join now, and should think about what we are going to do there now. So today we are going to tell you about how to write a letter writing. I'll start with letter writing, and then we will have one thing in which all of you can participate as usual, like you used to do it. If you have not seen how we do our creative writing classes, I would recommend you to go back and see them, because the normal way is I give you a topic, and we all discuss that topic together, And after that, that topic is, you guys have to give me the creative writing for that topic, and you have to email me the creative writing for that topic, and then we give certificates to the channel who get first, second. So there are lots of them every week. I've not done it every week now, but in lockdown, every week everybody used to get lot of prizes. We also had Amazon prizes we had given to the channel who participated in our YouTube creative writing lessons. So there's a lot of opportunity you guys to participate and win a lot of prizes. But this week, I won't be giving Amazon prizes, Amazon gift vouchers, but this week you'll be getting certificates. So it's a good idea. Your certificate would be in A11 plus ALT group with 6.3K members, what we have. All of you can participate, and you have to email after writing the creative writing. I'll give you guys the email address in the end, so you don't have to worry about that. The email address will be given you all in the end. Just remember, your creative writing should be really, really, really good. Nice one. So let's start trying now. Let's share the screen with you guys. So if you have given a dislike, that's not right, because I have not even started the lesson. If you don't like anything, then giving a dislike would be okay, we'll improve. But if you give a dislike, means that you don't like us to get popular. We are so popular, you come all the way to give us a dislike. That's fine, don't worry about that. Let's just concentrate and let's start doing it. If you, this is a letter, I really like this format. The way, if you get a letter in your creative writing, creative writing could be anything. You could get anything for 11 plus entrances, or your private school entrances. You might get a letter, or you might get a descriptive writing, or you might get a picture. You have to describe that. So if you get a letter, you have to be careful what should be included in the letter. So these are the things you have to think of when you have a letter. If you have a letter, how to write a letter. This is something you have to be really, really, really careful when you start doing it. There could be two types of letter: formal, informal. And how would you try doing it? So here you go. For formal letter, you must write a formal letter when writing to someone official. Someone official means could be like writing a complaint or something. That if you're writing a complaint about someone or anything else, that would come in your formal letter. So formal letter is basically done like that. Someone official, make sure you use standard English. What do you mean by standard English? Standard English means you should use really good English and keep it polite and to the point. You cannot be rude in the letter. You cannot use words like stupid, things like that. Oh, you're mad. I want to tell you this. You're so mad. You don't do that in a formal letter. In the formal letter, you have to stick to the point. Like if you're complaining about something, you have to stick to that topic only. You cannot go all the way and explain the person what you want in a different way. You need to be as formal as possible. Informal letter. Informal letter is basically, you would send an informal letter to someone such as a friend and a relative, although these letters may be more layout and grammar are both. Your grammar should be really good. And in informal letter, you could also write the informal letter to your friends, your family, your relatives. And you could also try writing some jokes in that, or something. Oh, today I went here, I went there, I saw this, I saw that. So informal letter could be anything. And the best thing about the letter is you have to think about the sender. From where has the letter sent to? The sender's address goes in the top right corner with the date below. So you need to remember what the sender is. Sender is basically you write it in the end. From is the sender. You're thankfully, you're thoughtfully. All these things come in when you're sending the letter in the end. The sender will always sign the letter at the bottom. So normally you put it in the end. And recipient is the person who receives your letter. The person who receives your letter is called that. A person receiving the letter in a formal letter, their address will go in the top left. So you remember where you need to write the addresses. The address always go in the formal letter. It will always go on the top left. So top left means somewhere this side here. It'll go on top left. And greeting sign off. If you don't know the resident's name, use dear sir, madam, and finish your faithfully. This is something really important you guys need to remember. When in stage 2, you might get a letter. And how would you do that? So if you get a letter, you have to, if you don't know if you're writing a letter to the consul or anyone else, like this is the normal procedure, you get a letter saying that write the letter to the consul. So if you're writing the letter to the consul, you don't know the consul name. So you would address your letter in this way, dear sir and madam, and finish your letter by saying your faithfully. So this is the way how you normally have the greetings. This is how to write a letter. There's anything you don't understand this, please let us know, because we'll be going to the topic what we are going to start now. After this, it won't be a letter writing, it will be describing a picture or something. So I hope you guys understand this. This is something really easy, and this is the way how you guys need to write a letter when you have a letter in your 11 plus entrances or your private school entrances. This is something really, really good about this. So all of you are comfortable with this? Should we go ahead, or you want me to explain anything else in this? Please let us know, or because I'll be stop sharing the screen, I'll be sharing the screen now of Ashima. Is there a Reza here? What's that? Sorry, I didn't get it. Uh, calling red language basically means repeating and keep it polite. Using bad language, basically like using a bad language, like using stupid, you are mad, things like that, because we don't want to use things like this. So all of you are comfortable with it. So we can stop sharing. Hi, Ashmi. Ashmi is here today. So we can stop sharing this and then we can start sharing about the one we have. So today, what are we going to do is about descriptive writing. Hello again. Hi, Ashmi. It's been a while. Ashmi is here. Ashmi has done really well in her new state. Congrats, Ashmi. Is there prize? Yeah, you'll have certificates if you write really good creative writing. So let's share what the creative today. What are we going to do is a descriptive writing. So let's start sharing the screen now. Are you guys ready? I need a thumbs up. I want you guys to be active, because all of you start talking about computer games when I start doing creative writing. So I want you guys to be active first and give me a thumbs up if you want me to share the screen. If not, I can be quiet and I can listen to your chats, what you guys are chatting around. So it's up to you guys if you want to listen. Yay, all of you ready? I got one thumbs up. Another one. I know there are 21 of you. And I only got one thumbs up. Ashmi, that was a cute one. Okay, let's start sharing now. Oh, sorry. Instead of sharing, I did stop sharing. What did I do? Let's do it now. Let me share it again. It's not letting me to share. No, it's not letting me share. All of you show me a thumbs up. Let me start doing it again. Let me start sharing it again. If it doesn't let me share, then I'll tell you guys. It's not letting me to share. Let me see if I can do it again. Uh, you can't see it. I can see screen share. Can you see the screen share? I didn't share anything because it's not letting me to do it. I'll just do in a minute. Just wait. I'll try doing it again. I will upload it again and because it's not like I can't see, maybe send a picture in the chat. I'll do it. Don't worry. Give me a second. You are lacking, but I can see it from some reason. How can you see it? Can you tell me what picture it is? Because I've not done anything. Okay, I'm going to share the screen now. I'll try to share it again with you guys and see if it works. It's not working. What platform do you use? You are on your teacher. Okay, I will take a printout and I'm going to show you. I'll because it's not letting me share it today, but I can do it another way. I'll take the printout of that and then I'll show you. Start stream G. It's not letting me do it. Don't worry about that. I'll take a printout of that and I'll show you, and then you can try doing it for me. It's absolutely fine. Start stream again. If I do that, I will lose all of you. So I don't want to do something in which I can lose you guys. So I'll take a printout and then I will share it. I will show you guys and then we can do it that way. Wait for a second. There are different ways of doing it. What's the price today? Okay, let me get it now. I'll show you guys. Okay, can you see it? Or should I do it a little back? I'll make it Shita too. You can see the picture now. Kind of blurry. Now, now you all can. Now all of you can see it. Yes, you can. So I'll zoom it like that. So all of you, it's better like this or it's better like this. It's better like this. Definitely like this. So let it come on it here. So all of you can see it. Can see the picture but can't read. Don't worry, I will read it for you. If you can't, the second one. So you want me to off it? I don't think so. I think so. With the light, it's better. Now it's it better. Super blurry. I can't share my screen because it's not letting me share the screen today. I don't know why. It's naughty today. I'll keep I'll keep on doing it for you guys. If I can do it, no, it's not letting me. So I think so. I'll put the light there. It's better now. I can see you guys can see the screen now. It's so confusing right now. Why is it confusing? You can see it now. So basically, this is a house. I'll tell you what's it written in the house now. You can see it now. I all of you can see the picture. It's not blurry. I can see you all can do it. So basically, this is a house. If you see that, that's basically a house is there, and they're asking you. See, it doesn't share. That's the problem. You are frozen. Okay, you can't do it. You said it's frozen. What's the price? And delete this one. So basically, I had shown you a picture. Okay, let me off this. If you want me to do that, I can start doing that. because the picture was really easy. You all of you could see it. Come on, guys, you can do it. Stop writing the same message. I know. You can see the picture. It's really easy. You can see the picture now. It's basically a house, and I want you guys to describe how you can describe the house. Try describing the house for me. The first paragraph tells me that all of you should try. It's blurry. It's better now. You all can see the house. I can see it. All of you can see the house now. It's not at all blurry. Yes, it's not a bonded house. The first one in this tells you the first paragraph is basically how is the plan. The first paragraph is really approaching the building, thoughts, feelings, and fear. So basically, you need to describe about the approaching the building. How do you feel about the building? All of you can. I'm reading for you. I'll keep trying if I can share the screen. If I can't, just try doing it now. The first paragraph they are telling you about this house should be you should be writing about the building, your thoughts, your feelings, and your fear. How do you feel about this house? Are you scared to look at this house? So let's start. You can see it now. So let's start with your feelings first. Tell me about your feelings. How do you feel about this house? So basically, all of you need to describe the house, tell your feelings. Are you scared looking at the house? Are you not scared? All these things you all need to describe about this house now, basically. It's like a forest. Yes, it is. It's like a forest, and what else? So, how do you feel looking at this? Basically, you need to describe your feelings looking at this house. So, you need to describe your feelings looking at this house. I feel confused. Why would you feel confused? I'm looking at this house. It's somewhere among us. Suck on what? Is in the middle of, yes, it is. But how would you feel? So, when are you guys describing a feeling of the house? Like, I'll just see. You are not describing the house. I want you to describe the house something. You have to tell me about your feelings when you look at this house. So, you have to describe how do you feel when you look at this house. I'm waiting for any someone to tell me how to describe the house. So I really feel scary. Like somebody would say, I'm feeling scary looking at the house. So I would feel looking at the house in the middle of the forest, I would feel little scary. The house is scary. I have butterflies in my stomach and I'm scared to go in. Yeah, that could be one of them. So basically, if you have something like this, they give you in your entrance and they tell you to describe it, you all have to really describe how would you feel looking at the house, because some of you would feel really scared and some of you feel like seeing the house in the middle of the forest. Because if you look at this, I'm using both my hands now. I think so. Using this hand is better. You all can see. I feel spoke. I feel spoke because it is the middle. It's the middle of the. Yes, you're right. Middle of the forest. So you might also feel concerned because you don't know. Having a house in the middle of a forest, it looks like a ghost house. Won't you be confused? You'll be confused thinking what's happening. You'll be really confused, puzzled looking at the house, and there'll be butterflies. Yeah, you're right. That could be one of the things which would have come in your. You would have felt what's happening, and you would have felt, oh, why the house is here? No? So basically, the first paragraph, when you start writing a creative writing like this, the first one would be describing the house. The second one would be fighting your way to the front door. So the first paragraph is how would you describe the house? In the second paragraph, you would be writing you're fighting your way to the front door, challenges, difficulties, fears. So in the second one, first paragraph would be just describing the house, and the second paragraph they say you should be fighting with the challenges and fears. Are you scared? Are you tense? So your fears, how you feel about the house, would come in the second one. So in the second paragraph, you would write about your fears because you're looking at the house. And if you look at the picture, the house looks it's the middle of the jungle or something, or there is a big forest, and you can see the house is somewhere inside that. In the first one, I'm describing looking at the house. Then in the second one, you would be describing how would you feel having a house, something like that. So you would be saying that in the second one, you would be saying that your face look you will be telling about you are scared looking at the house, it looks like a ghost house. You'll be describing your feelings. Remember that feelings are something which has to be there in your creative writing. So how creative you are, you would be thinking about that. So you have to be really really creative in your creative writing. So can you guys just there's something wrong with sharing the screen. Yes, it is. I cannot share my screen today. That's why I'm doing this. So I want you guys. So you need to tell me what about the next one now, what I'm asking you. I'm still waiting for you guys to give me your face looking at the house in the middle of the forest. How would you guys describe that? How would you describe that? I'm waiting for you guys. Just write as much ideas are coming in your mind to describe this picture. How would you describe this picture? Puzzled? Yes, I don't even know what the price is and how to get it. Don't think about the price, think about this picture right now and tell me how would you describe it? The house was wicked and ran on the mountain and was evil, witches, lie and brave. Yeah, that's a good one. So let your ideas come in. In the second one, all of you, in the second paragraph, basically, you have to tell me about the house out of three. I'm just waiting for. So if you're describing in the second one, you have to, in the second paragraph, basically, you have to think about your fighting your ways to the front door. How would you have to tell about your challenges and your difficulties and your fears. So you could describe any one of them. Your challenges going to the main door. So if you look at the door here, how would you describe yourself going to the main door? How would you go to the door and try going there? Join five Among Us games and what? The Mercy house was full of nesty rats and spiders, I guess. But they're asking you, how would you basically tell, or how would you say you reach this house? If I'm looking at the house, how would you come to the front door? What are the challenges you will be doing to come to the door? So you have to describe all your challenges for going to the main door. Going to the door with all the forest. You can see the forest here. How would you go through the forest and you will reach the main door there? So basically, I would say if I were you guys, I would say that looking at the house here, I would do something like what? What challenges you will have? Try thinking about the challenges. I'm still waiting for you guys to give me. In the first one, you are describing the house. In the second one, you are writing about what challenges you had to enter this house. Basically, what were your challenges to go to the house? I have to be a lot of protective gear and swim through a rough terrain, and then you can't swim. Remember, there are a lot of trees here, and these trees might also have a lot of bushes in them, and the bushes might hurt you guys. So remember that. So, what would you do? Because in the first one, you all have described the house. You must describe the house in a very different way, how you think the house is. And the second way, how would you guys need to go all through this forest, all these leaves, bushes, trees to go the red. If I zoom in a little bit, you all can see the door. So if you can see the door in this, you can see that this house is in the middle of the forest somewhere. It might be a mystery house. It might be someone is hidden there. Might be a ghost there. Yeah, could be a really nice guy. You can do it in the positive way or you could do it in a negative way. So you could describe it in any way you want. But in the first paragraph, you need to describe about the house. In the second, you need to describe how would what are the challenges you had to go inside the house. So you have to describe your challenges to go inside the house. The spider's bush hurt me. I want to have some spectacles. Okay. So I would say that it was a challenge to go through all these bushes to enter the house. I was little scared and I was little nervous. So this is what I felt. So you could also say how did you feel? So you could describe your way and I told you about my way. So in the second one is about your challenges, how to go inside the house. In the third paragraph, you would say that just inside the front door, what do you see, smell, and hear? So you have entered the house now. Yeah. And how would you feel? What's the smell? Remember, I always tell you that the create about the five senses. So you have to think about the five senses when you're thinking about the creative writing. Avni, can you tell me? Then I can put your on the screen. But I can't see anything you guys are writing right now. Let your ideas come out. And your third idea for me is you have entered the house now. How would you feel? So you have to tell me going inside the house, how would you feel? What would you smell? So smell, that's little bit of coming out, but not so much. So try you feel when I went inside the house. Remember the house is closed for a long time. So when I entered the house is closed for long time. And if it's closed for long time, I would be smelling, little bit of dust like when you go. So it might be something like that. You might feel the smell. You might smell something really bad because you are going to a house. It's like a haunted house. I'm going inside that. I'll be a little scared. This is something I'll be feeling. And yeah, I'll go for that one. She said, I entered the house. I smelled dust and minds me. And Avni got a really good one. She said, I entered the house. The first thing I heard was a cake. It sounded like which I smelled a alcoholic smell like what? A witch was. Yeah, you were scared. Or you would say that I touched the knob, the door cracked on its own, I could smell smoke. This is a good one. I touched the knob, you touched the knob. What's frozen? So this is the third one. You're entering the house, and then after you entered the house, obviously you will smell something really the smell would be really bad, or it would be something really. And the fourth one is the fourth paragraph now, a locked door, thoughts, feelings of where it led, how to get through it, what do you try. So, in the fourth paragraph, you are going to write about a locked door. When you entered the house, you saw there was one door which was locked. So, what would happen now? It's like a suspense story going on. First, you could not go inside the house. Secondly, when you try going inside the house, there was a locked door and you really, really wanted to go inside that. And how would you go there? How would you go to a locked door? And where would you must be thinking the door is locked? How would you be feeling? And where it lead to? So how would you try to open that door? It's locked. Remember, this is the house. You're going inside this house. There's a weird smell coming. You keep on following that smell. And after that, you see a door. Inside this house, there's one door which is locked. That could be a the mystery is there. So how would you feel? You would really feel like keep on going there. You'll be like, oh, let's go here and see what's happening. And you would be thinking, where would that door lead to? If I open the door, where will I go? And how would I, what would be, maybe that door would take you somewhere you always wanted to go or something. So the fourth paragraph would be basically you need to tell me about where would that door take you. And the last paragraph of this one, sorry, would be you manage to unlock the door. What do you find? Smell, feel, hear. Pleasant surprise, shocking and frightening. How did you respond? So basically, there are 5 paragraphs. This is what you're going on asking me what the price is. What you have to do, you have to describe this the same way as we did in 5 paragraphs. It should be a continuity of your creative writing. In the first one, you should describe about the house, and the second one would be finding your way to the front door. How would you go inside the door? And the third paragraph is just inside the front door, what do you smell and feel? The third one would be about the just inside the door, what do you feel and how do you smell? And the fourth one would be a locked door. Inside this house, there's a locked door. You all are going inside this, and there's a locked door. And when you go inside the locked door, how do you feel? Opened it, you broke it, you open the door. When you are inside that door, how do you feel and what are your fears? Was it shocking or was it frightening? What it was? What was 2, 3, 4? Don't worry. If you're not in the ALT group, the price is not a voucher. The price is a certificate this time. No, it's a certificate this time. So you'll get your first, second, third prize. But I want you to describe this house the same way as I told you guys. If you look here, I don't know, you all can't read it. Can you read it? No, you can't. There are 5 things in this, what I just told you guys on this side. If you see, there are 5 things written, and you have to describe the house in that 5 things. Try remembering, including all these 5 things when you're describing this house. I put the image for you guys little in front so you can see it. You can now. I'll zoom in a little bit. You can see it now. You can't see the writing, but you can see the house. It cannot be paragraph, but you should include all these things what I just mentioned when you're describing the house. So you have to mention all of these and try doing them. and you need to try describing all of them. I know what they are. Can you see them? I think so, you can. The poorhouse is near you guys now. You can see it now. So I'll stop this. This lights is hurting me today. My real name is. So basically, I'll be putting this for you guys because there was some disturbance. You were not able to read it and see it. How about this? I'll be putting this in the. Where should I put it? Okay, I'll put it in basically in the 11 plus ALT group. If you guys are there, you will have a look there. In 11 plus ALT group, that's on Facebook. And the email address where you have to email after writing is. I'm giving you the email address now. That's the email address screen now. So this is the email address. You all have to do it on that. If you want to see it, I can show you on my phone if you can see it. You can't see it. It's better you can see it there. See it again. It's here. It's dark now. That's why I'm on the light. Oh, the light gives you. You can see the 5 things now. So I'll off it now. You can only see the house. Sad now? Blurry. What was blurry? When is it due? Try doing it on the weekend and I'll try giving next week sometime. Maybe let's do it till next week, Tuesday or Wednesday. Can you read them? Yes, I can read them for you, Avni. Can you read them? Your face. The first one is basically approaching the building, thoughts, feelings, and fears. The second one is fighting your way to the front door, challenges, difficulties, and fear. The third one was just inside the front door. What do you see, smell, or hear? And the fourth one is a locked door, thoughts, feelings, or what it led, how to get through it, what do you try? And the fifth one was you managed to unlock the door, what do you find, smell, feel, or hear? Your pleasant surprise, shocking, or frightening? How do you respond? So I've read all 5 of them for you now. And I'll be putting all these 5. You might get something like this. Let me just on the light for a minute. I know it's going to little bit now. So basically you will get something like this for 11 plus stage 2 entrances, and you will have something like this, but you won't be given paragraphs like this, but you have to add paragraphs the same way as she wrote on the piece of paper. Don't worry about that. I'll be putting that in 11 plus ALT group also. You can have a look, take a printout from there and try doing it yourself, all of you. Normally my screen shares. I don't know what was wrong with the screen today. It was in a bad mood today. Didn't listen to me. It shared only once. I should have shared this screen first and sharing the second screen for the second time. So I'll leave you guys here now and I'll wait for your good creative writings, all of you. Get someone to fix your sharing thingy. I know it'll be done, don't worry. Maybe next time when we do it, the screen share would be fine. Today it's not working. It only worked once. Maybe you guys were not concentrating, that's why. Read mine. What should I read yours? It's all gone. But I did a good one. I showed you my hands are hurting now. I shared with you guys with my hands. You had a different view. So that was also good. Okay, I'll leave you guys for now. And I will see you guys next week now. Have the rest, have a lovely weekend, all of you. Okay. You copied someone's. Frances, you are so cheeky. Seriously. Here you go. It's on the screen now. At least I can put things on the screen now. Bye, everyone. Have a lovely rest of the week. And you copied this. That's good. I'll see you guys back on Monday. Nothing is working today. This is giving me a. Bye,